You there?
Yeah.
Boy.
Welcome into the Northwest Georgia High School Pickem Show, man. Week 2. Looks like Ben's having some technical difficulties over there, man, but he's getting it squared away. He is hard at work over there. Yeah, man. Week 2, a lot of action around the area, man. Has some big surprises week 1. We're going to pick all the games for you here in week 2. Benton, you got me?
Are you there?
Benton, you there?
Maybe.
I hear you, man.
Man, it's just been so difficult today for some reason. There ain't nothing loading right. Are you there? Can you hear me at all? Am I froze up?
No, I'm good.
You're froze up, but it's probably my, I won't even say what connection right now. It's been a work in progress just to get on today. So we're gonna attempt to do this Pickem show. And right now I'm probably froze because Lawrence is froze. Oh, Lawrence is moving again.
All right, man. You want to throw them up there and we'll just go through it.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you, man. I've had you the whole time.
Can anybody hear me?
I've got you, man.
I can't see you moving and all that. Had a lot of interesting games last week. Week 1's in the books. I apologize about any technical difficulties. If I'm going in and out, I'm not sure. But we want to go ahead and thank all of our sponsors. We want to thank Al Smith and Alpha Insurance. He's been with us for a few years now, 706-529-6786. And then our newest sponsor, Hat Creek, Seamless Gutters and Home Improvement. See Michael Dawson down there, 423-580-7697. Before we get started on the picks, we'd like to announce the Northwest Georgia High School Football Player of the Week, sponsored by Hat Creek, Seamless Gutters and Home Improvement. Ethan Tisdale from Heard County. Trust me when we say this was an absolutely incredible week 1. Numbers, performances. We had touchdown passes, runs. We had running backs over 200 yards. We had quarterbacks throwing for 400 yards. Really what pushed this guy to the top is they had an impressive win. He had 6 total touchdowns, 4 passing, 2 rushing. That's pretty much what put him above the rest. What say you about that, Lawrence?
Yeah. A great weekend for Tisdale, man. Like I said, we had a couple of guys who were right behind him. Charlie Baxter at Christian Heritage had a great week, 400-plus yards offense. Oakland Padgett, wide receiver at North Cobb Christian, caught for 240 yards. Solomon James at Woodland ran for over 200. Just a great first week of high school action, man.
Yeah, really amazing at all the production that we saw. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in, and we'll pick some games. Look at this. I appreciate it, Fred Sanford. You have no idea. It's still trying to recoup here at this household. Still don't have good internet. Still not back yet, so got to figure that one out. All right, let's jump in. First game, Taylor County at Mount Zion. Mount Zion's a 7-point favorite.
Yeah, I don't know much about Taylor County, man, but Mount Zion had a good opening week. I'm gonna go with the Eagles here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of say the same type things here on this one. I like Mount Zion. I think they moved to the 2-0 mark. Big one here at Trine. I was a little bit surprised to see the spread on this one. Model at Trine. Trine's a 27-point favorite. I'm going to go ahead and jump out on this one. I like Trine to win this game, but I like Model to keep it within the 27. I think this will be a battle early, and we're going to see who can stop who. Model was able to move the ball on the ground, scored a good many points against Walker last week. This will be a much stiffer test this week against the Bulldogs in Trine, so it'll be difficult.
Yeah, Model looked good last week on the offensive side. 40-plus points down there at Walker. Yeah, I was surprised too, man. See 27. I didn't even put this on our Pickem because I thought it looked way off. Last time Model was 27-point underdogs at Trine. I think they won 3 or 4 years ago. I like Trine in this one, but it's going to be closer than 27.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Next game, Callaway at Bowden. Bowden looking to bounce back. Bowden's a 3-point favorite at home. I don't know much about what Callaway has, but I know over the past probably 10 or 15 years, they've been a pretty solid program. Fairly close to each other down there. Callaway is not too far from Bowden. I'm going to take Bowden at home in a close one. I think the 3 points is probably about right.
Yeah, I watched that Bremen Bowden game last week, man. Good quarterback play at Bowden. Connor Daniels, Jet Abrams. They ran the ball well. Still a young team, I think, man. They're getting it together. I like Callaway here in a close one.
All right. Looking at the next ones here, you got Walker, which we just spoke about, facing Model last week. They're a 9-point favorite on the road at Armurchie.
These two teams last week, man, had kind of opposite games. Walker had a good offensive game. I heard they had a couple of playmakers on offense. Their defense gave up a ton of points. Armurchie, heard their defense played well. Just weren't able to score any points. I'm gonna take the Indians here, man, in the upset.
All right, and I'm gonna jump on the other side. I'm gonna say Walker gets a win on the road in a close one. Fannin County on the road at Gilmer. Gilmer is showing right now as a 20-point favorite.
Yeah, both these teams, man, had a good opening week. Fannin went up to Union, scored 30 unanswered in the second half. Gilmer was kind of a surprise on the road last week, man, beating Stevens County. I like Gilmer in this one. I think it's going to be closer than the 20.
Yeah, I think we said that if Gilmer can beat that Stevens County team, which is traditionally a pretty good squad, then it's gonna kind of raise some eyebrows in that region and on their schedule. I tend to 20-point favorite's tough. I like what Fannin did, but I tend to be right there on the Gilmer side in a close one. I agree, Fred. Next one, Landmark. It's probably Landmark Christian, I think, at Christian Heritage. Christian Heritage is a 10-point favorite. Quarterback there at Christian Heritage, I think he threw for like 9 million yards last week. I'm not saying he's going to do that again, but I think Christian Heritage can win this game at home, and I think they will.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing Landmark had a tough opening week, man, and that's not what you want coming in there playing Charlie Baxter and those fellas. I like Christian Heritage by more than the 10.
Gotcha. Next one, I don't know if you want to call them surprise team, but a very convincing team from last week, the Bremen Blue Devils, 14-point favorites on the road at Haralson County. I'll go ahead and give you my take on this one. I think Bremen wins this game. I think Haralson's going to be tough, but I think they win it by more than the 14.
Yeah, like I said before, man, I watched that Bremen Bowden game on tape. I like that Bremen offense. Eli Brock at quarterback. They got two cookie cutter backs in the backfield, with Canyon and Bexley. The defense played pretty well. I think it's going to be a knockdown drag out at Haralson County, but I like Bremen by the 14.
North Cobb Christian on the road at Pepperell. If I'm not mistaken, North Cobb had a close win last week against Pickens, I believe.
Yep.
And they'll be at Pepperell this week. Pepperell's a 13-point favorite. Man, I tell you what, I think I'm gonna strike up the band on this one. I'm gonna take this one as my upset pick of the week. And I'm going to take North Cobb to go to Pepperell and get a close win, a close victory on the road.
Yeah, man, you jumped on my buzzer, man. I was getting ready.
Oh man, was that the same one?
That was the same one.
And we did not talk about it. I'll pick another. I apologize. I'll pick another.
Yeah, but last week North Cobb Christian scored 35 points in the second half.
Yeah,
to come back and beat Pickens 42-35. Jaden McCullough. Top passer, 200 something yards. I like North Cobb Christian here, man, to put up some points on Pepperell.
I agree with you on that one. Clarkston at the ever dangerous Hurd County. Hurd's a 35-point favorite. Give me the Braves probably around that 35 mark, by however many they want.
Yeah, I think 35 is a good halftime score.
All right, flipping to the next page, got some more interesting and exciting games. Lakeview, 2-point favorite at Cahola Creek. I think this game could be the first game to be done in the night. It could be a very quick game. It could be a low-scoring game. I'm going to take Cahola at home in a close one. And I'm not going to have this one as my upset pick of the week, but I like Cahola.
I think just on paper alone, man, this might be the best game of the week, closest game of the week. If you like a game that's back and forth, down to the last minute. I had a hard time with this one also, but I'm going to take the Creek at home, 28-26.
I like it. Ridgeland on the road at Gordon Lee. Gordon Lee failed to try last week. Ridgeland, I think they lost
Cedartown.
Yeah, they lost last week as well. Cedartown put up some points. I like Gordon Lee to win this one. I think that it may be close early, but Gordon Lee will pull away. I think probably around that 3-touchdown mark, 2 to 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Gordon Lee also, man. The young team lost a lot off last year's semifinal team. But I think they're going to have it together second half of the season. They'll be ready to play Trojans.
This next one is a very, very interesting game to me. Dade County. We saw what they did against Pepperell last week. Had a big long run. Had pretty solid game. I mean, 21-14. It sounded like a battle. At Lafayette, which was able to beat Chattooga 33-14 last week, showed some pretty good athleticism with the backs. Quarterback was laying it out there for a couple guys. Man, this is a tough one to pick. I think the bigger school at home, Lafayette's kind of got the momentum off the win. I'll take Lafayette in a close one, but do not be surprised if Dade's right in this bad boy.
Yeah, I think Dade County is another one of those teams that's going to be scary down the stretch come October, man. They're going to be right there in the hunt.
Agree.
I've seen Lafayette twice on film so far, and I like the Ramblers this year, man. I think they look pretty good, got good size, play pretty good defense. I'm going to go with the Ramblers at home, man. Start the season 2-0.
All right, you got Darlington and Mount Parn Christian. Mount Parn's a 2-point favorite. Man, I tend to go with the home team here, but I'm not. I'm going to go with Darlington on the road, and I think this is going to be a squeaker right here. I think this could be. You're not going to know who is going to win this game until late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Purple Tigers, man, started out pretty good last week against Christian Heritage. Man, they were leading early. In there, I like them. I like Darlington, but I think Mount Perrin at home's tough. I'm gonna take Mount Perrin in the 2.
Gotcha. All righty, another game with lots of interest, and I think could be a really good game. Southeast Whitfield at Murray County. Murray County is a 3-point favorite, and since I don't need to steal from you and your pick, even though I didn't know, I'm going to go upset right here. I know it's only a 3-point favorite, so it's a little bit of a cop out, but I like what I've seen from Southeast. I like how they overcome a close game last week, and I love what Coach Pepper said on one of the videos I watched. We dominated the fourth quarter. We come out there and dominated the fourth quarter, and I like the direction they're going. And give me Southeast this week, 2-0.
Yeah, man, this is a great game to get out to, man. If you're up there in that Chatsworth area,
Yep.
I know both teams are really excited about the start of the season so far. Man, Murray County looking to go 2-0 for the first time in about 7 or 8 years. But I'm like you, man. I like Southeast Whitfield in this one. Just I think they might have the size advantage. But yeah, I think 3 points is about right.
Like it. Next one, talk about a battle, almost a border battle here. I think it is a border battle, actually. Cedartown at Rockmart. It'll be at the Rock this year. Rockmart 0-1, Cedartown 1-0. Rockmart sitting here as a 21-point favorite. I like Rockmart to win this game. I don't think it's a blowout by no means. I know this is one of those passionate games. Probably a few flagrant fouls in this one. Or, excuse me, wrong sport. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I'll take Rockmart probably by about 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I know the Cedartown fans, including Mr. McKelvey there, man, they were excited last week to see the Bulldogs put up 51 points. Great start to the 2026 season.
Look at this one
heading
here.
across county, man, take on the Yellow Jackets, who battled it out last week with a good Dalton team down to the final minute of the game. I like Rockmart in this one, closer than the 21.
Yeah, Sanford, it says Yellow Jackets lose by at least 2 touchdowns. Called a shot a little bit there. Lumpkin County, 2-point favorite on the road at Pickens. I like what I've seen from Pickens. I'm going to go with Pickens in this one, in a close one at home.
Yeah, Pickens had a tough week last week, man. They were up 28-7 at halftime over North Cobb Christian, and then got beat 35-7 in the second half. So I guess it depends on which Dragon team shows up for the whole game. I'm gonna go Lumpkin on the road here.
All right, I like it. Heritage and another battle. All these battles, trying to Gordon Lee played the last week. Cedartown Rockmart this week. Heritage Ringo, another big one. Better be there early for that game, because I think that's where you're going to be. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Heritage a 4-point favorite at Ringold. Give me the Tigers. Give me Ringold in this one, in a close one. Too much of that running back and that defense. I like Ringo in a close one.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the start both teams had week 1. Heritage beat North Murray pretty handily. Ringold, 41-0 over LFO to start the year. I am the Heritage super fan this year since they won my poll. So I hate to do this, but going with the Tigers at home.
Oh, man. I like it. All right. Next slide. First one on this slide, jumping up in 4A rank here. Mount Zion, I believe it's Mount Zion of Jonesboro.
Yep.
Jonesboro, yeah. At Cartersville. Cartersville is a 35-point favorite. We're going to go ahead and say Cartersville. They're going to win this one pretty easily.
Yeah, I guess the only drama in this game is can Cartersville open the season with 2 shutouts? I'm going to go Canes 35+.
If there's a chance late, I'm going to say yes. Adairsville, 3-point favorite at Woodland. I think I picked against Adairsville last week against the Norville. Obviously, it comes out that it was a pretty dumb pick. But Daresville favorited. I like that Woodland running back. I think he's going to make some noise. The rest for over 200 last week. Give me Woodland at home.
Yeah, the Wildcats started out great last week, man. 28-10 win over Pope on the road at home this week. I know Adairsville had a 13-0 shutout at Sonoraville. It's going to be a great game. I'm going with the Wildcats.
Another close, pretty big game right here. Notice how everybody in the non-region is playing people that's right down the street. That's probably the smartest thing you're going to get. It's closer, easier travel, and you're going to have more gate, which is awesome. Dalton is a 6-point favorite at Northwest Woodfield. I like the Catamounts, man. I feel like I'm going to be picking them a lot this year. I like them by more than the 6. I think that offense is set to explode again.
Yeah, the only factor in this game, man, is Kane Woods. I don't know how long he's out. Supposedly he bruised some ribs last week against Rockmart. You'd kind of expect him to be out for a month or so. I have no idea. Like I said, I haven't talked to anybody from the program. Real impressed with how Northwest Whitfield started last week with their win over Coahulla. Man, I want to pick Dalton, but I feel an upset coming on here, man. I'm gonna take the Bruins.
I don't think so. I don't think so in this one. But hey, you can pick whoever you want. Next one, GAC coming to Calhoun. Calhoun's an 11-point favorite. Jake is very inquisitive about Trace Hawkins. Do you know anything about his status?
I do not.
It's a pretty big thing. Even not knowing, give me Calhoun at home. I like Calhoun at the Reeve. I think it'll be a tough one for GSC to go in there. Now GSC's got the talent, but I'll take Calhoun.
Yeah, this is week number 2 of Calhoun's 3-week stretch against top 10 teams. GAC knocked off North Hall last week. Looked really good, man. But you have to take the Jackets at home.
Yeah, the only thing that I kind of worry about there is seeing what the Jackets did before the quarterback went out, and then seeing what they did after the quarterback went out. But you've had all week if Hawkins is not going to play, which it looks like, according to this guy here, Hawkins is out. What can they do offensively? Next man up, man. They've had all week to work on it. They know if he's going to play or not. So I'll still take Calhoun in a close one.
They're gonna hand the ball to Hudson Chadwick, man. Let him run 20, 30 times.
I hear you. All right, next one. I'm going to flip it over and see Villarica, 11-point favorite at Hiram. Villarica on the road, 11-point favorite. I think it's going to be a close game here. Let me get Villarica.
Yeah. Hey, Cash, just to answer your question, yeah, we still cover Dawson. I don't know if they're off this week or we just missed them on this list, but yeah.
I'll pull them up in the background here if you want to talk about the next game, and I'll
Villarica, Villarica, squeaked out an opening week win against Alexander. Matthew Eubanks, one of the top 5 passers in our area, week 1. Hiram, I saw only had 25 yards against a great Cartersville team, or 50 yards. I'm gonna go the Wildcats here on the road by the 11.
Gotcha. We'll go ahead and talk about this Dawson County East Forsyth at Dawson County this week. Last week, Dawson fell to Lumpkin. 42 to 31. 42 to 31. East Forsyth coming in here. Trying to see what they did last week. I'm not familiar with East Forsyth. Last week, East Forsyth won. They beat Cherokee Bluff 17-13. Everything I'm looking at here across my stats says that this should be a pretty good game. It's at Dawson. I tell you what, The man asked about it, so I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to take Dawson in a close one.
That's exactly what I was about to say, man. In honor of Cash over there, Dawson County.
I hear you. Next one, Sprayberry on the road at Cass. Cass is a 2-point favorite. Give me the Colonels in a close one at home.
Yeah, to me, man, this is one of the most interesting games of the week. I did a little top 15 poll from Cal Preps. Sprayberry's ranked 12th. Cass is 14, man. So you can tell by that 2-point spread, they're right there, neck and neck. Yeah, I'm taking Cass at home.
Jonesboro at Central. Central took it on the chin from Heard County last week. I think they bounced back here. They get a 2 to 3 touchdown win against Jonesboro.
Yeah, I like the Lions here, man. They're going to come out with a chip on their shoulder. I think they win by the 19 plus.
This next one, kind of hard to figure out. Don't know a lot about Tucker. I know Rome is going to want to come out and have a much better showing than they had last week. Of course, you can't. I mean, most teams around here is going to have that type of showing against a team like Carrollton. So you don't put your head down or nothing. You just keep playing, and I'm sure that's what they've done. I like Rome at home in a close one.
Yeah, like I said, I think Rome's looking to get off on the right foot after last week, man. Young team, young in all the skill positions. I like Rome in this one, but it's going to be closer than 19.
Gotcha. All right. Even bigger here. A couple more crosstown battles. North Paulding is an 18-point favorite at South Paulding.
Yeah, I like North in this one by the 18. They lost to East Paulding last week. South Paulding was upset by Paulding County. It's at South Paulding, but I'll take North.
I'm going to take North as well. I believe it'll be a close game, probably maybe closer than the 18, but I'll take North. Next one, East Paulding, 1-point favorite at Harrison. As close as you can get to a Pickem right here. You said East Paulding pulled off the upset last week. I'll take them again.
Yeah, I sold East Paulding and Coach Spence short last week, man. I'm not going to do it this week. I'm going to take East Paulding on the road, man.
I like it. Alatoona, one of our new schools from last year at Laster. Laster's a 9-point favorite. I think Alatoona went 0-1 last week. Don't remember who they played, but I'll take Lassiter in a single-digit win. Close game.
Yeah, I know a little bit about this Laster program, man.
Okay.
Got some friends that teach down there, and Scott, our math guy, his wife teaches there. Laster by a lot more than 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
so. So your line is off here. I mean, you got to go with what they put out. I mean, there ain't really. You're not making them up. Paulding County, 1-point favorite at Alexander. I tend to think you take a school after an upset win, you could get 2 options. You could get a letdown game, but in a close one, I like momentum. Ride the momentum. Give me Paulding again.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna jump on your bandwagon. I think we picked the same schools every game, right? I'm gonna go Paulding County in this one to start the season 2-0.
I did pick against you in one game, I believe. Let's see here. I picked against you.
Oh, Dalton and Northwest Whitfield.
Exactly. Or actually, you picked the wrong one on that one. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Columbia is on the road at Carrollton this week. I think we're being kind here, but I'll take Carrollton in a big one.
Yeah, Columbia, they're a top 10 team in their classification. It doesn't matter. Carrollton by 35 plus. Fred said Carrollton by 60. Fred, the real spread on this game is 64, so that's pretty close.
Yeah, Lawrence is a nice guy, and he caps it at 35, but he just let the cat out of the bag right there. So might as well let it fly.
You figure what, plus 48 at Rome? I mean, 64 is not crazy.
No.
Eric says 77 nothing.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to go there. But
You did that. I mean, that Carrollton beat Marietta in the spring scrimmage. What was it, 72-10 in the
yeah,
summer
and
scrimmage?
I agree with Jake here. Joey's not going to run up the score. He's going to put that second and third team in and get those guys reps. That's exactly what I do when you get ahead, obviously. All right, so Lawrence spoke about it earlier. He'll be up at Heritage. It's at Heritage, correct?
It is at Ringgold.
Ringgold, excuse me. Yeah, at Ringgold. Yeah. That'll be a very interesting game. We've been to a few at Ringgold, even some passing league. I think we went to once at Ringgold. I went and watch Dade at Ringgold last year. Should be a very good game. Get out and watch a game. I'll probably end up at Trine for a little while to see how that model Trine game goes. I
figured you might make your way up to Lafayette, huh? I figured you might.
Honestly, I thought about that one too. And, it still hadn't really been a decision made. So that could very well happen. Go up there and hang out with Coach Poston and the boys and see what they can do against the Ramblers up there on the road. But I'm sure I'll see Dade at least 1 point this year. It just depends on, probably depends on if my grandfather wants to go watch Trine or not. I might go with him and watch some of that game.
Yeah, and for those that watch us across the border, man, there's a big one in Center Friday night. Piedmont and Cherokee County. That'll be huge.
Yeah, that's another one of those games like all these others that are real close and a big game. So they're asking what the numbers on Ridgeland and Gordon Lee.
Gordon Lee is a 23-point favorite.
There you go. Gordon Lee is a 23-point favorite. My man's got it in his head. Yeah, there's a couple of those that'll be like that. I'm sure that some of the entire county will be there at Ringgold as well because I hear they pack it out for that game between Heritage and Ringgold.
Riley, we both went with the Tigers, man. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm a Heritage super fan for the year, but I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I took the home squad there. I took the Tigers in a close one.
Speaking of that Bremen-Harrison County game, man, something that we really don't talk about on here as coaches or whatever, but the job that Coach Crutchfield's done down there in the year, I mean, he took over a program that was 1-9.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a job. J Dog says he'll be at the Pepperell game in Lindale.
Chris, it is funny you say that, Chris, because I was thinking about that last night, man. I went down and saw Lad McConkey play at Haralson County. That's probably been 6 or 7 years ago now. And we stopped in at the Pizza Farm before we went. And man, the place is awesome.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, that's all the games. Get out and support your team and okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, Eric. Ben and I went over to Gaston last year for a game, man. It's pretty impressive place over there. What was it, Gaston City?
Yeah, we was
at where we were.
Yeah, that's where we went. We went to Gadsden City, and man, that was a heck of a game. That Gadsden City team looks great, and then that other team proceeded to whip them a little bit in the playoffs, and we were like, man, that team's awesome. Those are some big teams, though. I mean, they had everything you think of. It's kind of like the big schools over here, but it was a fun event. I mean, they done it right there. They had some very loud speakers, but it wasn't like overly obnoxious. It was good. It was a good environment. I liked it. I enjoyed it. All right, man.
And we'll see you here Friday night.
Oh yeah. Hopefully I'll have everything ironed out by then.